Shakira! Thank you. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome back. Thank you for being here. You performed here on Tuesday. It was unbelievable. Thank you for doing that. We've been spending a lot of time together. We saw each other at the Met Gala on Monday.
Yeah, you look sharp.
I did?
Yeah, you look so good.
Oh, stop. No, you were standing next to... No one can stand next to you. You're so stunning. Look at you. This is you. This is me. I never know what to do with my hands. My friends say that I always do magician hands.
You do?
I look like a magician. When I always pose for photos, they do this. It's like,
It was so nice to see you because at some point I couldn't find my designer. And I was like, I felt alone. I felt all by myself. And then I saw you. It was like, oh, yeah, familiar face.
Yeah.
And thank you, by the way, for not stepping on my train, because everybody stepped on my train. Everyone.
I felt so bad because all these beautiful trains, all these dresses, and everyone's stepping on them.
Mine was getting tie-dye.
From everyone stepping on it. I mean, I felt so bad because the girl sitting next to me had a beautiful dress on, and someone was standing on her train, and she was trying to dance to Stevie Wonder, and she was like, she couldn't really.
You know how many times that happened to me? Oh God, it was.
Oh, I'm here to help. That's it.
After you left, I just left the train. It must be somewhere at the Metropolitan.
You left it?
Yeah, I just left it there.
It's in the museum somewhere.
Yeah, part of the exhibition. I think that people must think it's an inflatable or something.
Last time you were here, I don't know if you remember this, you said that you were going to do something special in New York. And that something turned out to be a surprise concert in Times Square. And it was insane. Look at this. Look at this crowd. Oh, my God.
I know.
40,000 people showed up. They love you. You crushed it.
And the funny thing is that I was so scared to do that performance because I thought people were not going to show up. Because we announced it like 2 hours before the appearance, and half an hour before the appearance, I just saw cars. I was speaking through the window. I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, this is the end of my career. That's it. And then in the last 20 minutes, it was a sea of people.
Oh my God, it only took 20 minutes and it filled up.
Yeah,
40,000 people in New York.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You crushed it. You always crush it. I mean, come on.
No, New Yorkers do. I'm telling you, New Yorkers have this amazing energy.
Yeah.
They never disappoint, and that's why I'm so excited about next week, because I'm going to be performing at the MetLife.
I mean,
yeah, from the Met Gala to
from
MetLife.
the Met Gala to MetLife. Oh
Yes.
my God! And I just talk about your tour, by the way. You broke the record for the highest-grossing March tour. You're the first artist to sell out 11 stadium shows in Mexico City. 11. And for the second month in a row, you've had the #1 tour in the world, Shakira. Look at this. Are you serious? Take a look at this. Take a look at this photo. Look at this. What does it feel like? What does it feel like when you're out there and everyone's dancing and singing to you?
It's incredible. It's incredible. You know, I've been working on this tour for a year, preparing every single detail from the visuals to the music. I've put together my biggest set. My biggest set list.
Yeah.
I'm singing some of my classic songs from Hips Don't Lie to Whenever Whatever to the most recent ones.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty huge production. It's a huge effort, you know, to tour with this production around Latin America. It's probably the biggest production that's ever traveled Latin America. It weighs like 93 tons.
Jeez.
93 tons, the whole production. And the screen is huge. It's 145 people traveling. So. Like when,
it's a big family. It's a big
it's
production.
a big family, and the crew makes huge efforts to put this show together every night.
Yeah.
So when you show up and you see so many people dancing and singing and crying and getting emotional, and it's a party, but people really connect with this music that has been a part of their. It's been like the soundtrack of their lives, you know, for many of my fans. It's music that has been accompanying them for you know, the whole lives, yeah. But and there's also new fans, also people who just got familiar with my music recently.
Yeah, there's also always new generations.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, but I think you can tell when you watch Shakira that the love is in there. You still love it. You put your heart and soul and everything out there, and we can feel it.
Aww.
And there's no one like you. It's amazing. So you deserve all the success.
Thank you so much.
It's amazing. It's real.
I really think that I have the best fans in the world.
You do. You have the best fans.
They have been so loyal. They've been there in the good times, not so good times, and they're always there for me. They always show up.
But every time, you also always show up. When you come here, you come here early in the morning. I mean, like you're here like 8 in the morning, going all day, making sure the shots are perfect, and you do this. You think about what's going to be the next move, and I appreciate that as a talk show host. You always bring it. Thank you so much again. I would love it. We're on this tour.
I love you too.
You're the best. On this tour, you have a Pitbull is joining you for a couple of things. Wyclef Jean is joining you for some shows.
Yeah.
That's fun to bring some friends.
Yeah, that's gonna be, I think, like the nuance in the U.S. tour. This is my first stadium tour in the U.S., and so I'm gonna have some of my friends sing with me, join me on stage. Wyclef's gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
He's gonna be performing on my first show in Charlotte, and also Alejandro Sanz, Pitbull in New York, and there's so many more surprises that I can't say right now, but it's gonna be pretty exciting.
But we were talking the other day, you and Wyclef, Hips Don't Lie, went to #1, and that wasn't really supposed to be on the album?
No, it wasn't. I remember my album was already distributed, and then this idea came up, and Wyclef and I met, and we started working on this track. And
have you never worked with him before?
No, never. And you know, the funniest thing is that I had a dream, the most random dream about Wyclef. It wasn't a sexual dream.
Okay, all right.
It was just a dream.
It's a family show. Okay.
Okay. And then I woke up and my manager called me and said, you know what, Wyclef wants to work with you. And I'm like, no, it can't be. I had a dream about Wyclef last night. Why would I dream about Wyclef?
You manifested it.
Yeah. So yeah, the albums were distributed, and this song came about. I started working with Wyclef, and I knew I had a hit. So I called Donnie Ienner, who was in charge at the time of the company, and I said, Donnie, you have to pick up the albums from the stores. And he's like, no way, these albums are already out there. I'm like, you gotta believe me, you gotta trust me. You do that, we have a hit. And he said, okay, so I'll listen to you on this one. And he did it, and we kind of had to repackage the albums, yeah. And yeah, it changed my story.
Oh my gosh, became the biggest hit in the entire universe. Great.
I feel like, yeah, since that song came about, people call me Shakira twice. You know? Some people have used lie detectors on me.
Yeah, some people have done that?
Yeah, some people that I know.
Who would ever do that? who would ever do that? Yeah. I also want to say, I haven't had a chance to talk to you, but you were fantastic on the Grammys. You were so good. And congrats on winning another Grammy.
Thank you. You know, I almost missed it. Because I was rehearsing. I was in Mexico doing food production rehearsals, and there was almost no physical time to come to the Grammys and to rehearse. I literally had one day for rehearsals, but I was glad that I did it, that I made it.
Crushed it.
It was one of the best Grammy editions.
It really was a great Grammy.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, great performance.
Also, you can dance. You're unbelievable to watch. You're fantastic. It's like a magic trick. I don't even know how to describe you. How do you dance? What if Shakira's at a wedding or something? Like, do people all look? Does everyone look at you like, how is she gonna dance? Like, what is she doing? Like, what do you do?
How do I dance?
I mean, if music comes on.
How do you dance? Is that your step? Is that your step? That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Or you open your hands like that.
Oh yeah, and then I open my hands like that. Like, what do you think? Yeah.
Jazz hands.
Yeah. All right, well, next time you're on, I want you to give me some dance techniques, okay? Give me some dance lessons or something.
Of course. You can always headbang, you know?
Oh.
That's a safe go-to.
Oh, I can headbang?
Yeah.
Well, how would that go?
I don't know, like this. No.
Shakira, everybody! For Las Mujeres, Ya No Lloran tour kicks off in the U.S. this month. For tickets, go to Shakira.com. More Tonight Show. Stick around.